So, there have been at least three different call downs that had provided three completely separate means by which there could have been an airlift, if necessary, to evacuate people that were at the border at that specific period of time and have them relocated elsewhere for a period of up to 90 days, not 91. And meanwhile, there could have been domestic units that were mobilized and were sent down south because even as of July of 2016, the consulate in Honduras in Tegucigalpa was already hiring people as part of what was supposed to be a domestic within Honduras effort to address narcotics trafficking. They were hiring people for a special task force in Honduras based out of Tegucigalpa as of July of 2016. So they would already have the intelligence they needed. They would already have known where the specific, actual, literal areas of concentration were. If they weren't, for instance, just working with traders in OFAC in order to launder assets connected to certain people in Honduras in order to cover up for dirty deals for other people in Honduras, right? Now, you would have already had the intel. You would have already known where exactly you had to go in Honduras specifically. And you would have been able to go in, and you would have been able to strike, and you would have been able to take that down, and you would have been able to get out within 30 days. And within that 30-day period, the people in the United States would already have had the facility set up in order to engage in a process of preparing people at that time to actually either state a just claim for grants of asylum, if that was actually legitimate, or you could have found out if there was some sort of extortion going on, or if they were connected to criminal networks you were shutting down in Honduras in order to make decisions about what to do next, whether to prosecute or whether to return them, knowing that the danger of being extorted by a criminal network had been shut down. But the thing is, you could also do that right here in the United States. You could literally do that same thing right here in the United States. What does 90 days do for somebody? You got a contract with a company, maybe even an aircraft carrier company, right? Maybe even a telecom carrier company, right? What does 90 days do for you? You need something accomplished? Do you really think that you've done a good job when you've made your entire country so fucking stupid that you can't explain to someone up front? You're going to be here for 90 days. We expect you to be able to do this. We expect you to be able to do this. We're going to be able to offer you this. There are these people here that might have an interest in what you do, and depending upon what you do, you may or may not have options with them afterward. But in the meantime, what you do here is going to have a certain allocation associated with it that they're going to be able to expect to get some sort of assistance in regards to their needs based on what they provide you with here. So you have to agree to allow for them to have access to that. And in the meantime, this is what we can give you. You totally made the entire fucking country so fucking stupid. You can't do that? Is that what you did? See, let me tell you something. If you let that happen, not a goddamn fucking one of you, I don't give a shit if you spent 35 years active duty service with all that fucking junk on your chest, deserves a goddamn fucking benefit at all. Especially if your idea of a benefit was to selectively identify beautiful little girls and boys that you could loan out long enough to collect one for yourself when you retire. You should already be retired. You could not set up a situation, including with people that already became veterans and expected to get paid out, where that could have already been put in place. Okay. Maybe you needed some assistance with somebody that had practical knowledge in the fucking field. You had 4 fucking years. What the fuck you do instead? You know what you gave me? A fucking dishwasher. Born in America. I bet she's beautiful, isn't she? I bet she's fucking beautiful. That was your fucking deal with the Attorney General of fucking Texas? A kickback in the form of a 21-year-old dishwasher? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Right? Because you could take her out to one of your private clubs and she'd pass the ID check. Fuck you. You can get this shit done. Here. In the United fucking States. You can do it. And if you can't, then you didn't do the fucking job. I don't want to hear another fucking word from anybody thinking they deserve to get paid for a goddamn fucking thing. 25 fucking years, you didn't do the fucking job. You see that behind me? The grid? That's not what the fucking shit is that you try to call an energy grid in Texas ever since I fucking got here. You thought you were gonna fucking sell that to someone else? Are you fucking serious? You expect for us to let you represent us when that's what you fucking made? And then you thought you were gonna sell it to someone else? That's what you want made in a fucking America to look like? You didn't do the fucking job. Not a goddamn fucking one of you deserves to get a goddamn fucking dollar. A goddamn fucking benefit. I wouldn't even pay for your fucking casket at this fucking point.